Hey guys, hope everyone's doing well out there. Thought I'd upload this video. If I could, I'd probably upload videos all day really, but I had to turn the laptop off for a bit, I thought, because I don't want to overheat, so I'm just hoping that the laptop will last for as long as possible. Anywho, so I think if I upload too much or for too long, it might spoil it. But anyway, as the title of this video suggests, may all the colonized, former colonized or currently colonized countries become wealthy and rich. That's one of my dreams in life. If I can help them to do so, I think it'd be great. And I was going to say, I couldn't fit the full title in I was thinking of, but I was going to say if they're united, I put UTD for united, or I tried to put that, but I don't think I put the full title in there. But anyway, if they're united, then I think that they can do a lot better as well, and this would help them to become rich. And maybe there could be networks for countries that were colonized to come together and support each other, which I think would be really great. So yeah, hopefully that's what I talk about before. As anti-imperialists, I'll say, hopefully, say for instance, I often think about networks like, for instance, I love to make networks I love to make, for instance, like countries that were colonized networking together, supporting each other, doing trade deals with each other, meetings with each other, conferences with each other, and things like meetings and events and all sorts, conferences and all that good stuff. And so as I talked about the four networking together, which I've talked about in my previous videos, so I don't want to repeat too much of those ideas, but and just generally supporting each other, and as I say, sharing ideas, trading with each other, and that kind of thing. And I think also like countries that were colonized by the same people, like there's the Commonwealth, but I think every country that was colonized by Britain, I'd love to see them networking together, and every country that was colonized by Holland, I'd love to see them network together, and so forth, Germany, France, and all that, and support each other because they have that thing in common. So there could be like two versions, one where they include the country that colonized them, but the other one could be just where the countries that were colonized could network together. So yeah, I'd love to create loads of networks, international networks like that, and my goal would be to support those countries, and as I talked about in my last video, I wanted to support India, and how I feel would be just if India became the richest country in the world. So as I've been thinking about this today, since last night and this morning, thinking about how I'd love for colonized countries to network together and to support each other and all that. And videos like this that I make, all being well, as I often talk about in the future, if I make enough money from them, I'd love to donate that money towards helping those countries to network with each other and support each other, and helping those countries to create stronger economies, more jobs and all that. But I also hope to support poor people from those countries especially, and disabled people, especially my fellow dyslexics, if you class dyslexia as a disability. I think there's also gifts to dyslexia as well. And ironically, I think it would be great if people in those countries, like across Africa and Asia and so forth, learnt about dyslexia. Countries like Ireland too, which were also colonized, where they could learn about dyslexia and the strengths of dyslexia. And ironically, so killing two birds with one stone, supporting my fellow dyslexics in those countries especially, and showing what we can do as dyslexics, but also supporting those countries which I feel were wronged in many ways. So I think that that's a form of justice, and I call it turning a negative into a positive, which I talked about in my last video about how different numbers remind me of different things. And 28 reminds me, the number 28 for some reason makes me think of making positives from negatives. For instance, if India was never colonized by Britain, maybe, I'm not sure if they would have always treated the poor people bad, like the lower castes, so to speak, like the Dalits. But through this, the fact they were colonized, but makes me want to reparate them, but also that reparation can go towards the Dalits, so that the people who have to clean toilets and are treated really badly, avoided and beaten and all these horrible things, they can get more rights and support more of them. Like possibly 10% of my favorite figure, 10% of the vertical class could be made of Dalits. I know that the previous Indian government gave a lot of Dalits special places in schools so that they can go to like the top schools and things like that. So I don't want too many laws that are forced, or things that are forced, because by definition a law must be forced, I suppose. But I'd love to find ways, maybe attach some of the aid that I would give if I could, or like through these videos, I'd give and say that you must support like Dalits to set up their own businesses and politics, or I'd donate that money directly, not to the government, but perhaps support any specific NGOs that I trust or work with to ensure that money goes to the poor people and, as I say, my fellow dyslexics. Oh yeah, another video I love to make is like 30 groups in India I'd love to support, such as Dalits, females of all ages, my fellow dyslexics, and possibly other groups as well. So another one of my list videos. So if anyone does like those, I hope someone out there would like those list videos, or does like those list videos. So please look out for that. But all being well, I'll admit that today or tomorrow, and then maybe do some writing on that. But yeah, so as ever, I'd love to hear what you think about those ideas, and about whether you think that it is just or is the right thing to do, so to speak. I don't always like to say what's right or wrong, but in my opinion. So I thought I love the chance in YouTube. One of the things I love about YouTube, as well as the fact you get to see, I like to watch other people's YouTube videos a bit, where you get information and things like that. Although I don't have the strongest attention span, but and sometimes I like to watch scary videos and things like that. But also I love the thought of being able to express yourself, and I love to support Indian YouTubers. I love to encourage other, possibly even give permission for YouTubers from India to use a similar title to mine, or so they can raise money for YouTube for India and places like that, and again all over Asia, Africa, and places like that. So I hope to network with people from those countries as well, and encourage my fellow people of colour all around the world to support them. So yeah, I suppose that's the topic of this video, or the point of this video is that I dream to support countries that were colonized to become financially and economically stronger, and I'd say that's like a form of reparations, if you like. But as ever, I'd love to hear what you think about these ideas, whether you agree or not, and that kind of thing. So anyway, I'm going to go make a cup of tea. Hope you have a great day. Peace and love, and please look out for my future videos. Hopefully you'll find them fun. Thanks.